$4.95 trial as of now. But this is a good system to use if you want to automate your webinars. Now, if you don't want to automate your webinars, that's understandable, but you're losing out on money and you're losing out on a lot of time as well if you don't automate your webinars. Once you have your webinar created, and you can figure that out and go to the webinar site, and it's pretty easy to create a webinar. Once you have that webinar, you need to promote your webinar. And there's several ways that you can promote your webinar. Now, if you go to these sites and create the webinars, they're normally going to give you a subscription form for your webinar visitors so that they can sign up for a date and watch the webinar at a given time. You can go on Craigslist.com and post Craigslist ads. Now, you might be thinking, well, how do I do that? Now, as you know, Craigslist doesn't allow you to go and spam their network, obviously, but you have to do it in a way that's discreet. So, let's say, for example, that you were offering a service, a marketing service. So you could go into Craigslist and look under maybe their video editing or video marketing, or look for people that have a business and that are promoting their business. And you could contact them about their business and not sell them right away, and then find out more about their business and do that. Or if you want to skip that route, that's fine. There are other ways that you can go about promoting your webinar, like video marketing, things like that. Now, offline niche newspapers are a great way to promote your webinar, especially offline niche newspapers or offline niche magazines. Let's say, for example, that I'm targeting realtors. If I'm targeting a realtor, one cool tip is to focus on niches like realtor magazines or magazines that your high-end market reads. So if I'm focusing on realtors, lawyers, accountants, plumbers, so forth, I'm going to figure out what magazines they read or what magazines these small business owners read so that I can target them, offer them valuable content for free, offer them valuable videos for free, and use webinar replays to automate the process. So you could be setting up 2 webinars per week, and having created one webinar, spent that time, automate the full process, and make money through just purely webinar replays and automation. I know consultants that make a lot of money with webinar replays, and they save a ton of time. Just because if you think about it, you create it once and you do it over and over again. You don't have to have an online conference or an offline conference every time you do a replay of that webinar. So that's the beauty of webinars, as you can see. So you can use that to pre-launch and build curiosity, and I can say that they are very powerful and really will help you increase those conversions.